the definition of black don't crack. Hey everyone, my name is Alana with ScreenQueen Reviews, and today I am doing a review on Coming to America that just started streaming on Amazon Prime. So, before we get started, for those of you who have listened to any of my previous reviews, thank you so much and welcome back. For those of you new to my channel, I hope you enjoy hearing my point of view and these reviews so you can see if you would like to watch the movie or go ahead and pass it along. You can also follow me on other social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook at ScreenQueen Reviews. All right. So, Coming to America. The African monarch, played by Eddie Murphy, Akeem, learns that he has a long-lost son that is still in Queens in the United States. So he has to go back to America, meet this unexpected heir, bring him back to Zamunda so that he can take over the throne because they have some unexpected turmoil going on in Zamunda. This movie, if you go in thinking about Coming to T.O. America, the first one, you are probably going to be very disappointed. First of all, it's 30 years later. What do y'all expect these people to look like? They look amazing, by the way, but they're not going to be as raunchy and everything as they were in the past. Like, this is a family movie, and I'm glad he went this route with it because it really made you enjoy the different elements of family, especially what we see in black families, unfortunately, with like the baby mama and the unexpected son and all of that. But you saw it in a more refined way that also was very positive, and it still had humor. You were still laughing. It still had some parts that were like a little inappropriate, you know, for the children, but the children got the gist of what was happening. I just loved it. Again, if you're going in like it's Coming to America T.O., you're going to be disappointed because this is not the same. These people have grown over 30 years, which we all hope we grow over 30 years. A lot of the same original cast members, even some surprises from the first movie. So it really kept you on your toes and kind of left you in awe that, you know, this is the definition of black don't crack. The story made sense. These people have been growing up in Zamunda. You have Lisa, who is now Queen of Zamunda, and her relationship with Akeem, Eddie Murphy's character. You still have Arsenio Hall, who plays a Semi. He's still hilarious. Of course, you know how they had all these other characters they portrayed doing their facial makeup and everything. So, you know, he's famous for that, Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. So they definitely brought that a lot. A lot of cameos from different artists, and it was just a celebration. Like, you really felt it. Like that same feeling that I got when I was watching Black Panther, and you know the scene where they're all like on the rocks and they're about to do the ceremony to choose and make sure that Black Panther is king and who would like to challenge him, and you see all the different colors and wardrobes and everything. Like, I got that same feeling, that breathtaking feeling of, like, I can see the thoughts. I can see the thoughtfulness of what they were trying to do. The wardrobe, impeccable. Like, just all the chocolate skin around in the movie. I mean, flawless. Then you bring back Wesley Snipes, and I didn't feel like he was just doing a role trying to get some money for his taxes. I really felt like he was supposed to be there in that role. He had this little sidewalk and this performance entrance every time that he stepped into the room because he was kind of like the enemy in this. But again, that's the positivity of the movie because it doesn't end the way that you think. It's not ending with there's a clear-cut enemy and a clear-cut hero and this is the way that it's supposed to be and fighting and action and all of this. Like, it made sense. Very powerful, especially for now. Like, huge into women empowerment too, with all these strong women in this movie. Cherie Headley, who plays as Lisa, amazing. Like, I just loved her presence in the movie. Leslie Jones, oh, when I tell y'all Leslie Jones killed it in this movie. And sometimes I have a problem with the movies that she does because she is very extra in her comedy, and sometimes it doesn't rub off on me the right way, but they made her, like, this role was perfect for her. And then I don't like how in movies they make her, they don't tailor to what makes her beautiful. And she was beautiful in this movie, and I really enjoyed seeing her on the screen in this way. The character who played as the son, Jermaine Fowler, so he was in Judas and the Black Messiah. I don't remember his face. I think he played a small part. If I was to watch it back, I could probably pick him out of the crowd, but he actually did really good in this role. This movie was kind of a slow start to get into it, but once it got into it and you saw what was happening, I really enjoyed it. So you have to let some things go to see the overall picture of what Eddie Murphy was trying to do with this movie. And I think that he hit the nail on the head with what he was going for. So just appreciate it for what it is. Enjoy. Relate it to the older one, but don't expect a copy. This is not like when they try to do I Got to Hook Up Too and Master P completely like bombed that. That thing ain't even need a sequel. Like, this was a sequel that relates to this generation, but also a larger crowd because it can be older and younger alike. Like, this is a family movie, and it did not end the way that I was expecting, because believe me, I'm the type through a movie to try to like, oh, I think this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And eventually I caught on to where it was going, but I like the idea that it wasn't clear cut, you know, point A to point B to point C. Like, it made you really watch and stay interested in the movie to see how it would end. Tiana Taylor, bomb, okay? We already know her body is, you know, to die for. 2 kids, what, where? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? The daughters. So in this movie, and again, I'm doing this spoiler free, but Eddie Murphy has 3 daughters. Beautiful. 3 different personalities, and can show you exactly what embodies a woman today. Like, I super enjoyed it. Uma, she was my favorite, hands down. Like, for real. Like, that quirkiness in her, and you can tell she was about her business, but she was like the nerd in the most positive way you can say it. I really enjoyed seeing her on the screen. She wasn't even on, that's how you know you enjoy a movie and the characters that they developed. She didn't even have that much screen time, and I was looking for her. Just a great start to, you know, March, okay? Right after Black History Month, right on time. It's very rare that you see a sequel that I could say, I'm gonna watch this again. And it made sense, and it was thought. I think the last time I said a sequel was good was How to Train Your Dragon 2. Because it was just so thought out. And sometimes it takes time instead of just trying to throw something out and you're just like, this makes no sense. Don't go in, again, comparing this to Coming to America T.O. Make it its own thing. See it for what it is. See the new characters that they've established and brought into it. Remember, this is 30 years later. These people old, okay? They spent half the movie trying to hide that Eddie Murphy had this huge ass beer belly. And I was like, sir, it was just a couple push-ups in the middle of your scenes. Like, but it's 30 years later. He still looked good though, okay? All that airbrushing they did and all that stuff worked wonders, all right? Yes, I just enjoyed it. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to have to stop talking and you decide if you want to see it. Let me know what you think about the movie. If you do watch it, if you watch it and you don't like it, let me know too. This is Alana with ScreenQueen Reviews. And again, please subscribe below for future reviews and updates. Also social media, that's Instagram and Facebook at ScreenQueen Reviews. Thanks for watching.